Hey guys, okay, so I'm doing a story time video. This is gonna be a pretty crazy video. You probably already clicked the video because of the title and the thumbnail. Yeah, this is, okay, well first I have to start by saying that all my story times are true because I get a lot of like, is this story time real? Is it real? All my story times are real. Yeah, they're just so crazy. And like, I mean, I understand, like, you're probably thinking, you know, it's fake. My nose is always itchy in these videos. But they're real. They're all real. Okay, so let's get started. So this video is gonna be how I was forced to join a satanic cult. Like, I know that sounds so dramatic, but it really actually happened. Okay. So I went to sleep one night. Okay, so this happened probably about 3 years ago. I went to sleep. I was tossing and turning all night. I woke up to go pee. I go back to bed. I wake up. And my boyfriend's gone. Because he's sleeping next to me. He slept over that night. He's gone. And he's downstairs. I hear noises downstairs. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? So then I go downstairs. No one's downstairs, and I start getting freaked out. Then my phone starts vibrating. I think, is that him? Is he okay? And my friend that I haven't talked to in years contacts me and is like, hey, you want to meet up? And I'm just like, okay, let's meet up. I don't know why. And this is why I think maybe it was a dream, but it felt so real that I'm pretty sure it's not a dream. Okay. So then I end up meeting this person somewhere. Like this abandoned gas station. And this is why I think it's a dream, because it's something that I would never do. But honestly, it felt so freaking real that I'm just gonna say it's real. So there we go. Okay. We were in this gas station. And okay, why do I feel like there's something on this screen? Okay, there we go. All right, sorry. Okay, so we were in this gas station and we were talking, catching up, and then all of a sudden, somebody behind me puts a paper sack over my head and just like drags me away. Maybe this was a dream. Whatever, I don't care. It felt real, so it's not a dream, okay? So then so then I started screaming, muffling, whatever. He put some kind of chloroform or something in his, you know, that little thing like you put on someone and they pass out, like little paper, you know, they put something on the towel and they muffle you and then you pass out. So that happened to me. I woke up in this like weird, like underground layer, kind of like Buffy the Vampire style, like crazy layer. My boyfriend, for some reason, is nowhere to be found. I don't even know where he is. At this point, I don't even care because there are all these guys wearing these weird red and black robes. Like, it's so creepy. And there's like candles. It looks like a vampire's freaking lair. It looks like the lair that Angel and Drusilla and Buffy the Vampire Slayer used to like stay in the first like season or two of the show. It looks really creepy and like you can hear like the dripping of like drip, drip, like in like a pipe that's leaking, like drip, drip, drip. Oh my god, it's so creepy. And it's like cold and it's like, I'm freezing. I'm only wearing like my pajamas. Yeah. So I wake up, no one's there. Fast forward, pretty much I figure out that I'm their freaking sacrifice. They have to sacrifice me because they're this satanic cult and they have to sacrifice me to the devil and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, oh my god, so I start freaking out. Oh my god. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the hell out of here. But of course, these two strong guys are grabbing my arms and they're forcing me down and like screaming, help, help, help. And this guy starts to perform like some weird chant. He starts chanting in like Latin. I don't even like this weird, like he starts chanting this weird language. I don't even know what he's freaking saying. He keeps chanting and chanting. And then like, it's, oh my god. And then things start getting really, really creepy. Like, they start putting like candle wax on my forehead. It's like burning my forehead. Like all this crazy torture stuff is happening. It's actually really crazy. Okay. So then the guy is just like, do you have any last words before we sacrifice you to our beautiful Satan? And I'm like, last words. Let me get me the F out of here. I heard screaming so loud. And I don't know if this is a dream or not. I really hope it was a dream, because if this really happened to me, then, oh my God. So anyway, so then my boyfriend comes rushing in. He punches the guy. He tells me to run. I run into the parking lot. Apparently I'm back in the gas station where I was first there. And the creepiest thing is, my boyfriend comes after me and he's like, I'm like, where the hell have you been? He's like, oh, well, you know, I don't even know what he said. I think he was like, I've been looking for you all night. And I'm like, well, where were you when I got up? And he was like, I was there. And I was like, what? And I don't know, it was weird. And then he was like, well, let's not ever talk about this again. And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? So then somehow we get back home. And then everything's fine. But like the weird thing is like, and this is why like I think it's actually real. And like some shit happened to me that I don't even know. Because like the next morning, because okay, like the next morning, I'm like, I had the worst dream. And he's like, yeah, I had the same dream. And I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, there's like something here. Okay. He's like, yeah, I had the same dream as you. And I'm like, what, the sacrificing the devil weird dream? And he's like, yeah, but I don't think it was a dream, dun dun dun. Because we both, I mean, how can we both have the same dream? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then, oh my God, and this is the creepiest part of this whole story. We found like this weird ancient book that was not there before, like in like my house, like by the bed. And I swear the book wasn't even there before. So the book was there, and then like there was like candle wax in our bed, like cold candle wax in our bed, and all this weird shit happened. And there was a little bit of blood on my pillow and my sheets. And then because I got up and I was like, oh yeah, the dream. We were discussing the dream, and then we uncover the sheets and there's like blood, like patches of blood everywhere. Like, I know, it's so freaky. So I'm like, this must have actually happened. Like, so then all this shit happened. So then I'm freaking out and my boyfriend is changing the sheets. I'm just like, oh my God, this really happened. Because I was convinced it was a dream. I was convinced. And I was going to tell him the dream over breakfast. And he was like, oh, I had the same dream. And he was freaking out too. He's like, he started freaking out, and then I was freaking out, and then he was trying to calm me down, so I don't even know. So we have coffee and everything. We go to Starbucks. What else is new? Back then, that's all I did was go to Starbucks. So we go to Starbucks, and then I still think he's kidding. So I'm like, okay, so is this like some prank or something? Because it stopped being funny like hours ago. He's like, no, like I'm actually really freaked out. Like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, you should make a video about this. I'm like, okay, I don't want to ever talk about this again. Like, I don't want to ever talk about this again. So we never talked about it again, which is also kind of weird too. And then, well, maybe I'll do another story time, because then he became this crazy, weird, he got anger problems, and then he started getting really crazy and possessive, and maybe I'll do another story time on that. But anyway, so that relationship didn't end anyway. But what is also really weird is his personality changed completely 360 after that night. Like, after that night happened, he was kind of weirded out the whole day, which is understandable because of the whole dream thing and the weird stuff we found in the bed in the room. But then I thought, okay, and then it lasted a week or two, and then he kept just getting weirder and weirder, and then his personality changed. And I'm gonna do a whole story time on like what happened with that. That's another whole story time, because he started stalking me and being really possessive and controlling, and that's on the story time video in itself. But anyway, yeah, that's my story time video. So at first I thought it was a dream. Now I'm not sure. And that really still to this day freaks me out. And I haven't told anyone about this until now. So Oh my god, I'm like freaking out. Oh my god, like, I like try to suppress it, and then like about a month ago, I was like, oh my god, I forgot that happened. And I'm still wondering, like, ... did it really happen or not? ... like, because I really hope it didn't, because that would be really, really terrifying. But then how do I explain the blood on the shades? And like the weird book in the room, and then like candle wax on the bed. Because we weren't lighting candles that night. And I had just changed the sheets that night before we went to bed. And none of us were bleeding from anywhere. So why was there blood in the sheets? Like patches of blood in the sheets. Like that is so creepy. And that book. And you know what's also really creepy? I put that book in, by the bookshelf, and it was there for about a week, and then I swear I haven't seen it since. So what the hell, right? Like the book disappears, and then my boyfriend gets freaking crazy. We wake up because of this. Well, this is the chain of another thing. Another whole, yeah. So, oh my god, this like ruined my relationship and everything. Ugh. I don't know. In a way, it's like bringing up like all these bad memories and stuff. So it's like really sad. I don't know. It was really freaking me out, like for real. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, if you're new to this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button down below for more story times and so much more. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.